Yo, what's going on YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. What we have here today, man, this week's been crazy, right? This week has been a little insane. We just had a release of the Ben & Jerry's on the Snickers app. Now coming up, sometime could be today. You just never know, or technically it's tomorrow, but on the 29th, May 29th. Supposed to be the official release of the Travis Scott 270, and then after that, we're gonna get the Flint 13s. So this week for Nike has been crazy. I don't think there was anything last week that I can recall. Oh, the fours, but yeah. But still, this week has been pretty insane, and a lot of he's been coming out. This is a Travis Scott's, of course. There's still going to be some big hype on some Travis Scott's. I mean, you can't even lie. You guys already know how Travis Scott is. Yes, it is an Air Max 270. Anything you put Travis Scott in, it's just always going to be hype. Like I was telling you guys, last year, Travis Scott, guys, was on another level. Travis Scott name still holds. It sure does. And even though it's a 270, it's still a little bit of hype. There is definitely going to be some resale. But will these be like, something like what's been going on, like some of the other Travis Scotts that we got? Like, do you think it's gonna be worth that much? Of course not, but we'll talk about that too all in this video. So anyways, will there be a shock drop? Most likely, definitely. Usually with Travis Scott's, you guys already know, with all the past few releases of Travis Scott, especially on its website, it's usually they do it like either 12 a.m. or sometime in the night of the day before. So I wouldn't sleep, and I would keep my eye on my phone for the Travis Scott update. Make sure you guys follow me on all my social media. If there is something gonna happen, I will post it up on my social media, or hey, I might even go live if I can. But you guys already know how the Travis Scott on this website usually is. I mean, do you remember that one time we had a countdown and when everyone thought it was gonna be the 270s? I fell in that trick too. Most likely it's gonna be like a shock raffle per se. You know how that works? Like on the websites, you have to put in a raffle. If you win a chance to in the raffle, they'll send you an email, and then you can make your purchase then, so on and so forth, something like that. But you gotta be careful with their website, because I remember they say they watch like your IP address. So if you try to put in a lot of entries, they're basically gonna disqualify you. So be very careful about that. Just same thing with like Nike too, Sneakers app. The Sneakers app is definitely 10 a.m. It's going to be a drawing on the Sneakers app at 10 a.m. on the May 29th. This coming up Friday. Anyways, most likely I feel like it's gonna be a shock drop, or something kind of unannounced. But make sure you keep an eye out on Twitter and stuff like that, or anyone that just posted. Like I said, we'll try to keep you guys updated as much as possible. For me personally, not even gonna front, not even gonna be salty about it, as I've been saying for a while now. Maybe I gotta see these things in hand or something, because these 270s, this colorway and everything, I'm really not feeling it. These are going to come in men's sizes, preschool size, and taller sizes. So, honestly, with me, I'm really not feeling it. So, if I do take that L, if the resale is really high, this is probably going to be, most likely going to be a pass for me. This is one of those things like, I can let it go. I mean, I'm fine with some of the Travis Scotts I got here. So, I'm cool with it if I take this L. I don't really need this one, unless the resale price is going to be a little bit low. So, we'll talk about that too. I don't know, man. It looks kind of, I don't know. I just don't like the colorway. I do like 270s. I do have a couple of pairs of those. I mean, you don't have to be a big fan of just to like these things. Of course, it is hyped up. It is all Travis Scott and everything. But these here, I just don't really like the colorway. It looks kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe from the pictures online, it just looks weird. But maybe I just need to see it in hand to get a final decision. So, anyway, guys, the resale price has been dropping as of late. Right now, it's about $600. They were a couple days ago about like $1,000. So that kind of tells me how these things are going to probably be. If you guys actually take a W, anyone out there, if you guys did take W's, like say, from all the raffles that you enter in and stuff like that, congrats if you do take that W. But if anyone there, if you guys do end up taking a W, I probably would sell these things. This is a quick flip to me. Make your money now, because I mean, these things retail for what? Retail for about $170. If you can sell it for $600, that's a really good come up. To me, this here, they do have potentially to go up later down the road, of course. But I feel like this is one of the shoes, especially with all the releases coming out and this colorway in particular. I don't think that many people really like this colorway, even though I feel like this colorway is a little bit easier to wear now that I'm seeing a couple pictures. But still, at the end of the day, it's just a 270. So I would sell it immediately, you know, before price do dip, because I can see these things going for like 400 to 500, you know, when it's all said and done, once market kind of settles out, which is still pretty good profit to me. But if you want to make your maximum profit, I would sell these things as soon as possible if you can. Try to sell it, you know, if you know you're gonna get shipment the day before, try to sell it, you know, a little earlier than that if you can, you know, God forbid if anything happens to shipping delay. Same with something like that, like this colorway. You know, I'm afraid that this shoe here, it will just, they'll be pretty high as of right now, like $600-700. They are right there, and then prices will dip. I mean, I do see also as well, once people take L's, they can definitely go up. That's what shoes do lately. It just kind of, first day when people take L's, we get the panic buyers. We get that hype beast feel when we lose and we gotta have it now, so we go buy on the, you know, on the apps and stuff, feel like we're gonna get it now, and then they're like, what? They'll probably hit like $750, you know, day one, depending on sizes. Could be $800. But once people get pairs, I still see it going down, and then a couple months later, it will continue going down. Like I said, I think the least it will probably go maybe $350 at the least, depending on sizes. Most likely around that 400 once it's all kind of said and done, I feel like. Hey, but that's just my opinion about these things, because honestly, I don't think that many people really like this colorway. I remember we did a live cop. A lot of people don't like them. Most people will get these things just to flip. I mean, that's just the way it is. You know, it is. So this to me is, unless you absolutely want to hold, like if you want to hold these things for the very long run, I could see it kind of go up to the price what it is now, maybe $500, you know, something like that. But yeah, think, you know, like these things here, they kind of went up about 600. These are probably the most likely that I don't see those 270s be worth more than these, or even these here. So, and you see prices on some of these things, they've been kind of going up, but you know, Jordan 1s is a little bit different. 6 have been going up a little bit, but there's no way these 270s would be worth more than any other Travis Scott's here. This is probably gonna be the lowest Travis Scott silhouettes in resale prices, of course. I don't know, there is, was it the 34s, I believe? Those are still about like 300. So maybe a little more than that, I would think. But still, all in all, it's just that colorway, the everything about it. I don't think that many people really like it. So I would say immediate flip if you absolutely can. Okay, guys, if I was you guys, they are coming out preschool taller sizes. I wouldn't sleep on those either. I would try to grab those pairs too. Maybe we can make a little bit of lunch money here and there. They only retail for about like, I think the taller size like 120, preschool's 130, something like that, or 90. So you can still make a couple of dollars off of that. There's definitely still be a little bit of resale on that. Don't forget the merch as well. His clothing line on these things, it's a little different, you know. You could probably make a little bit of money on those things, but I just wouldn't sleep on anything about Travis Scott's, really, especially when they have a collaboration with Nike. Everything just always just seems to kind of just pop. So try to get whatever possible thing you can for this release. But this release is definitely, to me, is definitely a quick flip. So I wouldn't really invest in these things here. I don't know, man. I just don't see how these are gonna be like that crazy amount of money. I don't know. I mean, I would be super surprised if these things are worth more than $600 when everything's kind of setting down once the market happens, like kind of settles. I'll be super surprised. But hey, that's just me. This is all my opinion. So guys, every time when I make these hold and sell video, guys, this is just mainly just my opinion and what I just kind of experienced and everything like that. So I could be wrong in some cases. I have been wrong before. I was wrong about these things here. I thought these things will continue to stay up, but you know, hey, I love 6s. I just thought they would have went up, but of course these just kind of plummet down. So not to say it's a bad shoe, it's just that the prices went down. Same with a lot of things too. Just that usually when I always say, if a shoe, the price is already so high, I've always said when a shoe price is already so high when it first comes out, it will go down, it will dip out, because you gotta think, is there any more room for it to grow for other resellers to keep making money off it, and for, you know, eventually to go up, and when people are willing to spend that type of money on these things. To me, the best prices, if you do want to invest in a shoe like this, I would wait till prices go down really low. If you can get prices like at 300 something, if they go to that price, like I said, we just kind of don't know, but just don't expect to buy it at like $600 and expect these things to go for $1,000. Don't do that. But hell, man, if you get the money, go ahead and do whatever you want to do. But I'm just saying. But anyway, guys, that's just my opinion about these 270s. Let me know what you guys think about these things too. Like I said, it's just been a crazy week. I'm pretty sure a lot of people is gonna be hype beasting these things as well and hyping these things up. It says to Travis Scott's, but I think once it's all kind of said and done, people are just gonna be one of those shoes that's kind of like, forget about it, and just move on to the next one, because more releases to come. We're still in 2020. We're still in this little whole pandemic. We're all trying to get through it, guys, and I do appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning the channel. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you guys so much. But also look out if there is a shock drop sometime, possibly could be today, honestly. So especially on the Travis Scott website, there could be a possible shock drop. I would not be surprised. Just stay tuned, guys. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if it's your first time here, comment down below, and hit that bell for all the notifications for when I do drop vids. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media at JumpmanChris on IG. Sometimes I'm on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all, love y'all. I'm Jumpman Chris. Peace.